on our way to our Tipi, which I'm super excited about. You found this one, right?
Yeah, it was actually a second choice because something else got cancelled like all of a sudden, and then we had to find something else spontaneously, and then we found that one. But it's also like kind of a glamping Tipi because there's like a queen size bed in the Tipi.
A queen size bed for 2 queens. What's more perfect?
Yeah.
Anyway, I wanted to say as well, before we get to our Tipi, that it's just beautiful to drive around in this country. There is so much nature. It's just wherever you look, there's like a lake.
And it's also so relaxing to drive here because there's not much traffic and like really like calm roads with not many cars, and you just let the car go and you don't have any like traffic jams or whatever, and it's really.
And that is what we love about road trips, right? Just to drive, to see the country whilst being on the road, going to different locations, walking there, absorbing like nature or a city where we're at. It is awesome. So, but for now, let's get to our Tipi.
Apparently our Tipi was not ready yet, but very close by there's a big sculpture park made by the family of the guy that rents us the Tipi, and they have like a private back entrance so we can like slip in for free. So we will do that.
This is our kitchen for the night. How awesome is that? Open air kitchen. Tim, show us the toilet. It's an open air. And you said there was going to be a shower, but you didn't find it yet, right? Have a nice dinner, Tim. Let me see how well you warmed up the soup. At least it's warm.
At least it's warm.
I had some bread, by the way, yes, in the bag, so we can.
We only have one spoon.
We have one spoon, and we only have tiny cups because they didn't have soup mugs here at the Tipi.
Nala's having fun.
And Nala's running around.
It's green and white asparagus.
Nala, are you running?
My God, it takes forever. Like this.
I was like throwing a stick for Nala. Let me see. Nala, komt ie.
So we've just filmed a video about the Swedish film milk. If you want to see this, check out the video when it comes out.
I don't actually think we have to explain anything. Just look at our eyes. Well, you go ahead. You go ahead.
Yeah. I think sleeping in a teepee is a really good idea. Especially if there's a outdoor techno festival on the other side. Or not even the other side, like a shore not too far away.
No, but it is very far away. That's what I'm saying. It's so far away, but still the noise, it just travels over water.
It was
like...
And it was mostly not the noise, yet it was also annoying, but the most annoying thing was the bass. It was so hard.
Yeah.
And you could feel it, and we had...
And it didn't change.
We had earplugs in, and you could still hear it like almost the same way, because like...
Yeah. The whole... And it didn't change, the beat didn't change. And like at I think it was 3
It's so hard, it's like getting slept like the whole time.
Yeah, and we didn't sleep at all, like before like 4 a.m. But it was 3 a.m. that I thought it stopped.
Yeah.
Like it just, and maybe they turned the volume down, and then like 20 minutes later it came back, and it lasted until 4 a.m. We're just completely frustrated.
So there was nothing like, oh, we could hear nature or whatever. No, or the water, which is so close. No, you couldn't hear anything except the music. And
it was frustrating.
My God,
anyway,
so
we can talk about this for hours, but it is one miss on a beautiful trip. But the experience should have been so beautiful, because like the evening was so perfect here at the water, and the day that we spent here, it was.
And at that point, we already could hear it, right?
Yeah,
it was so,
later
like,
in the evening, we could
in the
already
background.
hear it. Yeah, but it wasn't that annoying.
It was still annoying
when you're trying to sleep. It is anyway.
Oh.
It is what it is.
Is it from that night?
Oh, you got mosquito bites. Yes.
My God.
Yes. Anyway.
Normally, I never get this.
Let's get up. Let's have breakfast, and then like slowly we can spend some time here still. We have to leave at the end of the morning and beginning of the afternoon. Then we're going to Karlstad.
We are on the road again, coming from our teepee and going to Karlstad to meet Tara and her husband.
So we just come back from Karlstad, on our way to our last cabin of this trip, and we had an amazing day with Eric and Tara.
They even invited us to their home. We had fika there.
Proper fika. Proper.
And they introduced them to their cats. And they even had a toy for now. So
and then we walked around in the city. They showed us Karlstad, which is actually a very nice city. It's not super touristy.
It's also not too big.
Yeah. And we had a nice dinner, and we just had a really nice conversation. So thank you, Tara and Eric, for inviting us and for having a great time. And now on our way to our last cabin of our trip, which is also a little bit sad, because that means that our trip is nearing the end, which is not true, because we're still a week on our road trip. But it's our final nature cabin, and then we have a few cities coming up: Gothenburg, Malmö and Hamburg. So that is still going to be really a lot of fun.
Yes.
But for now we want some sleep, because our last night was not the best night for sleeping. So we're tired. We're going to go to our cabin. See you.